We're currently 2 weeks out from my Natural Men's Physique show, and today's macros are this. I'm gonna get them right this time, because I didn't get them right in the last video. As you lose weight, you've got to reduce your food as well to keep that weight loss going on, or you're gonna hit a plateau. I'm gonna show you how I survive on 1,600 calories a day. This right here is the only thing that gets me through the day. The first rule is no calorie go to waste. Get me some food! Every meal today is going to be fresh, it's going to be quick, it's going to be easy, and it's going to take about 10 minutes of prep time max. I do not have time to slave away in the kitchen for hours, but equally, I fucking love food. Meal number one, we've got steak, spinach and garlic, eggs, on the vine tomatoes. Absolutely beautiful. As the amount of food that you're eating decreases, you want to increase the quality of the food that you are eating. So because the actual amount of food you're eating is like gone down, the micronutrients, the fiber, like the good stuff that you're getting with that food is also going to decrease. If you want to feel good, perform good, and most importantly, look good, you need to be prioritizing food quality when food volume gets low. It's like 2 arrows I'll put on screen here. Haircut is complete. It is now 12:57. I'm absolutely starving, bro. I'm gonna drink as much sugar-free drinks as water today. Every single meal, before and after, I'm gonna have some of these. Sugar-free jelly. You wanna eat foods that take up a lot of space in your stomach and don't take up a lot of calories. High volume, low calorie density foods is what you want to eat. Because sugar-free jelly has no calories in, it's literally just like some gelatinous primordial glue. You can eat a load of it, it fills up your stomach and it makes you feel full. It is currently 2 p.m. I am very hungry. We want to space out the time that we're eating. So this is my nuclear diet hack. Appetite suppressant stack. Caffeine suppresses your appetite. Nicotine also suppresses your appetite. Caffeine is a nootropic. Nicotine is also a nootropic. So together, this is like my best work stack where I'm just absolutely locked in. I feel wired and not hungry and get so much done. Do as I say, not do as I do. Afro House Mix, Monster, Snooze. Let's get locked into work for a few hours. What more could you want? Right, also, I like drum bass still. I was gonna say I love drum bass. I like drum bass still. I still go to drum bass events, but I just absolutely love Afro house and techno. Like, I don't know what's happened to me. I know what's happened to me. It happened to me in Ibiza on a night when my drink was mysteriously spiked. My caffeine addiction is through the absolute roof right now. It's probably the worst it's ever been. Editor, can you make a graph right for an increase in shreds directly correlates with an increase in caffeine consumption? So I'm at a point where caffeine literally doesn't really do much for me. I feel like there's this trend of health on social media. I do not care how bad coffee and caffeine is for me. I will always fucking drink it and I will always fucking love it. That saw me over for about 2 hours. It is now 4 p.m. and it's time for some food. This meal is absolutely game changing. You can literally cook 4 meals in 20 minutes. This is so quick, so easy, and literally the best cutting meal in the world. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. So when you get chicken like this, wrap it up into 200-gram little tinfoil parcels, season it, put it in the fridge, and then you literally just have to grab one, throw it in the oven or air fryer, done. 20 minutes in the air fryer. Buy frozen veg because it lasts longer and you don't have to chop it. This is the secret to dieting and dieting success. Right, boys. We're making 4 servings. Garlic, chili, onions, peppers. Bam. And we literally just chuck in any delicious spices. Smoked paprika, onion granules, mixed herbs, hot chili powder in there, cumin in there as well, shitload of salt. The secret ingredients is cauliflower rice. 30 calories in 1 whole bag of this. So as we're making 4 portions, we're gonna put 4 bags in. Leftover tomatoes, smash them in there. 120 grams of couscous, which will be 30 grams of couscous per serving. Then 4 handfuls of veg, 4 servings. Do not be afraid to give raw food a bit of a taste. Oh my God, that is so spicy, bro. Also cooks, salad, high volume, no calories. Couscous. Chuck this all in a bowl, divide it by 4. Next pro tip is salsa. Salsa is literally calorie free. All of this is about 30 grams of carbs and this many calories. Probably got about 2 kilos of food here. It tastes absolutely incredible. One of the biggest issues for people is time. And this is so quick and easy to make, man. If you like these recipes, I have a cookbook and it is currently absolutely dirt cheap right now, link down below. And what I'm trying to do is I'm putting all the money that I get from the cookbook, I'm gonna put into making a cooking meal, crazy sick, bodybuilding, gym-based, fat loss, muscle gain app. So if you get that, you can potentially be one of the early adopters to get that for dirt cheap as well. Do you know what would be an absolutely terrible idea to do at 6 p.m? I've got a speed awareness course, like a police course for the next 3 hours, and there's no way that I'm sitting there and doing that without being somewhat intoxicated. Eat fruit as a snack. We've got 100 grams of these as well. Strawberries are incredibly expensive, but they're incredibly macro-friendly and incredibly tasty as well. There is this thing called the satiety index. And what the satiety index is basically how much foods fill you up. There was this study, they got loads of people, they gave them loads of different foods, and then they ranked the foods in terms of what fills you up the most versus what fills you up the least. And they found that boiled plain white potatoes were the thing that kept them the fullest for the longest. So if you choose foods that are high on this satiety index, things that have fiber and things that are unprocessed, they're gonna fill you up, they're gonna make you fuller for longer, and it's gonna be a million times easier to diet. At the very top, we got things like white potatoes, pasta, oranges, apples, brown pasta, popcorn and butter actually fill you up as well, like fatty sauces. Foods that the participants ate and they were literally starving really quickly were things like croissants, cake, donuts, white bread, chocolate, Snickers. So it's basically processed shit is not gonna keep you full for long. So if the majority of your diet is from things that rank high in this index, you're gonna feel so full, bro. So eating like veggies, eating stuff that's very high in fiber, eating potatoes, eating stuff that you actually cook rather than take out of a packet is gonna make dieting a million times easier. And you could probably lose like a shit ton of weight just eating foods on the satiety index because you're not gonna feel as hungry versus if you eat like ready meals or stuff that's already made from the supermarket, etc., etc. Small things in terms of food choice are just like an absolute game changer. Final meal of the day, and much like the last one, this will literally change your life when it comes to dieting. 30 grams of carbs, super easy, super quick to make, high volume, and to cook it in the air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you can literally use an oven. An air fryer is literally just an oven of a different name for people that have too much money and want to be like, oh, I've got an air fryer, look at me. Just do it for like double the length of cook time because it takes a little bit longer. I'm gonna make 2 meals. I'm gonna set a timer for this one because it literally takes 5 minutes to prep. Do you think that's all right to eat? 400 grams of potatoes. We're not even gonna wash them. If there's any like insects or like worms or eggs on there, that is all gonna be extra protein. Throw the chicken into the air fryer, 25 minutes at 180 degrees. Couple of carrots, leek, and red onion. We're not even gonna track those because there's pretty much no carbs in them, so we don't need to track them. Not even gonna peel them anyway. So we're only gonna track the swede and the potatoes because that's quite like carb dense. Red onion, slice it into like rough slices. 200 grams of swede. Shitload of salt, shitload of rosemary, and then get loads of garlic powder in there as well. Done. 6 minutes, 50 seconds. And you literally just shove it into the air fryer for about 25 minutes. And then just make sure that you give it like a little shake halfway through or it's not gonna cook properly. And like that, we've got 2 meals with these macros for 2 days. We are always gonna go to the path of least resistance. So if something's quick, something's easy to make, easy to do, we're always gonna do it. So broccoli, buying it microwaved, okay, it's probably not as good as buying fresh. But right, I literally just throw it into the microwave for 5 minutes. Bosh, done, simple, easy. We've got the final meal of the day. 1 scoop of the best tasting protein in the world. I can't be asked to cook because it's late. This is literally crack. Protein shake, a couple of sugar-free jellies, piece of fruit, and that takes our macros to that for the day. That was a full day of starving myself on no calories.